What is happening? Ninja Gaming Dude here with some more Final Fantasy XIV. Still playing through the Shadowbringers expansion at the moment. Managed to make some pretty good progress, and I think I'm about halfway through. If not, I'm like maybe past the halfway point of the expansion. I think during the last stream that I did, I managed to get through like a decent number of main story quests or main scenario quests or whatever you want to call them, MSQ. So now I think actually I'm pretty sure I'm not too far off actually finishing this expansion. No, not all that far off at all. At least, yeah, no, not from what I can see. Yep, no, not from what I can see, but story's just taking a turn left and right around here. And so we've been introduced to the locals of this village. What is this village called again? Fano, yeah. Speaking of which way do I go? I keep getting lost around here trying to figure out where I need to go to. Where the heck am I? There we go. That's better, I think. Right. I just need to like figure out which direction I need to go into, and then I can vaguely take a guess from there. So we're going to look to the stars. So, as far as the story goes, we're looking to hunt down the light wardens and bring darkness back to the land that has been completely immersed in light. And so to bring back nighttime to a world that was covered in light for about 100 years, we're going to defeat the Light Wardens and get that sussed out. Now, so far we've beaten 2 of the Light Wardens. I think there's only 1 more left. I can't remember if it's 1 or 2, but yeah. I think there was only 3 in total. I've completely forgotten the actual total amount. Nice. So the locals, Alma is the leader of the local group from, what was that village called again? Oh jeez. She is the leader of the group in Feno that actually look after the place, or the soldiers rather. And everyone that lives in that area or in that village, is a descendant of warriors that protected, that are crap, what's the word? They were the descendants of the final guards, the final royal guards for an ancient civilization that had gone under about 3,000 years ago. And so we managed to dig up some amounts of that history while being in these woods in an attempt to find more information about where the Light Warden is and how we can find out about getting them beat. Right. Just switch to party chat on here. Ah, right. So underwater we had to select some statues and potentially get poisoned and nearly die. So this is very much like Indiana Jones style puzzle that we've got going on here. Though transcription would prove impractical for you, not being versed in Ronkin script. So Ronkin is the ancient civilization that I mentioned earlier. It's interesting how you can go from place to place and then have that sort of history lesson as far as that sort of as far as that area goes, like what the ancient history was on it. Use the clay tablets on the inscriptions. Okay. So I assume I have to go to the top here. And so the main class that I'm going to be leveling at the moment is the Reaper class. God damn it. Because I've leveled up a decent amount of classes. I was actually going to leave Reaper to last, so I think I've managed to level every other class to 79. Not 80 quite yet. Strong control is going to absolutely team everyone. Or not. Hold on. What am I? 79. Oh no, my machinist is 80 and my monk is 80. My samurai and summoner are 79 each. And my reaper at 76. I was contemplating whether or not to level my dancer class, but yeah, I'm not too fussed about that one. Yep, so we're just getting impressions of the inscriptions using charcoal pretty much, I'd imagine, you know, good old trying to figure out what it says exactly. Too bad I can't fly around, because it's later on in the story that I'm going to need to pass in order to be able to fly. And it's not even slightly later, it's actually, like, I'm pretty sure I've got a handful of story quests left before I even reach that point. I'm just gonna hop down now and get the other two. You know, because it was underwater the last time we had to do this, albeit it was done somewhat differently, like, at the very least, it was faster to move around underwater than it is bumbling around here. Hold on. Hold on. I wonder if I went down the wrong way. Oh, no, the staircase is right here somewhere, I'm sure. Is it? Ah, under attack. This is gonna be fun. It sucks that how, like, just fighting enemies isn't enough to really level up anymore. You've got to really put the grind to the stone. Put yourself on that grind mindset. Or grind set, I guess. Yep, that is the staircase. My eyes are playing tricks on me for sure. It doesn't help that there's like a bush right in front of it, but then again, you'd expect flora to start growing every which way. Oh, can't jump there, can I? What? This is getting very Indiana Jonesy. Alright, that should be the last one. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a raid or a duty during the stream. So I won't be streaming for too long. I ended up starting a little bit later than expected, but it should be all well and good. It's definitely been a long day, that's for sure. Okay, cool. We've got all the inscriptions, so now we can give it to Yestola, and hopefully she'll be able to translate the info that we've got out of her for her. Is he alright? Oh no, there she is. I thought I completely missed Yestola for some reason. Nope, I am inviting just more enemies to attack. Never mind. I've got to take him out anyways. Luckily that's not a particularly damaging attack that he just used. It's just an AoE. And a weak one at that. Usually AoEs aren't that weak, aerial effect attacks. They usually are fairly damaging, but I suppose it's more bosses having near like insta-kill attacks. Hand that over to her. Oh, Bloodbath is completely turned off on me, okay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint of the solution. Okay. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call, avert thy gaze forever fall. That's cryptic, for sure. From one moment to night, we're together, matter of suffusing one of the statues with ether. Okay, so absorbing ether from one of the statues. But the question is, which one? Or is it that we have to do that for multiple ones? Nope. Okay, so just trying to figure out which one. This is turning into some real astrological stuff. Let's see what we can tell apart from these statues. So we've got a serpent statue. You notice it's facing away from the coral statue, yeah. Okay, that's noticeable. It's facing away from the serpent statue, right. Calibri. South towards the woods. North towards the Great Pyramid, okay. Towards the Oppo statue. Towards the wolf. So the first two statues are facing away from each other, the last two statues are facing towards each other, and then the middle two, the one on the left is facing north, and the other one's facing south. I thought I could find some sort of discrepancy between the lot of them, but I can't seem to find anything in particular off about them. Well, there's no particular discerning difference between the lot. They're definitely organized in a very particular way, but that's not really helping. I wonder. The question is, where is this gonna lead? Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread, burdens bear. Come together, go thy ways. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. Mark the crown call, heed its call. Come together. I imagine that it's the two, somewhere between the two statues that face each other. So it's got to be the wolf or the Oppo statue. Now, as to the crown and heeding a call, I feel like that has to do with leadership. And if so, I think that the wolf might be the right answer. Because wolves gather in packs, and then there's always the leader of the pack. Shared despair facing each other, that I kind of imagine is literal to the direction that both of these statues are facing. But the wolf kind of shares their pain in their pack. And then of course they're being a leader of the pack. So I can't help but think that that might be it. We're about to find out, aren't we? Damn it, okay. Was I even close with the Oppo statue? Let's see that. I'm very curious if like I was even in the remotely the right ballpark. I feel like I was off completely. Nah, that wasn't it either. Crown, okay, heed its call. Crown. I don't know why, but that. The owl statue, maybe? I'm thinking of like an owl's head and like the way the eyes work, though I suppose that's not really going to do it much. Nah, that wasn't it either. Wait, what? Yeah, third time's the charm. Jeez. That did not go as well as I did. I kind of wish it went better, but anyway. That's just me. Oh, it's her. Well, hold on. Are those guys... Yomorian soldiers, they did actually... Nothing specific, but it seems the Yomorian had little interest in slither bow over its people. Okay, so it looks like the bad guys are starting to get onto our tail again. The general and men made haste for all haste for the gate to Raja. Together with Ankara, and some few others engaged them at the border. Near the ruined Orfana. Yeah, I feel like we kind of need to speed things up around here, given that these guys have a talent for somehow being able to catch up at the most inopportune times. And this isn't the first time this has happened. This happened in the Fairy Kingdom. This has happened in... God, what was the area before the Fairy Kingdom? Oh, actually, no, it was within the Crystarium-ish area. Those planes, rather. Though I guess we attacked them. Time most certainly is against us. The Confessional of Tapasa the Elder. So does that mean we need to enter the pyramid to get there? Oh yeah, no, we go through here, okay. I didn't even notice that this was actually a path we could go through. Maybe it might be better if I have a mount to get me there. Faster than just running. I mean, check out this place though. It certainly does feel like ruins, the way it just transitioned from like being in like a foresty area to then entering this area and being like, huh, it genuinely does look like a solid structure that was built and that we're kind of inside of it. But not so structurally sound, I guess. Almost feels like this place could tumble down at any point. But I don't know, that's just me saying that. Now what's the deal here? A dead end, maybe? Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed. Yeah, I think it would be fair to say that we're missing the second owl. So we're taking the right, okay. Oh, we need to go up. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, there's a staircase here. That's why it's asking us to go up. That makes sense. And what are we looking for here? So we're looking for that owl statue thing. I bet it must be at the end of the dead end to our left here. Ah, yeah, there it is. Though I didn't think it was going to be in plain view so easily. Yep, that is it. That is what we're looking for. Looks light enough. What if it was like 20 kgs or something like that? For something so tiny, that would be bloody heavy. What would it even need to be made out of? Though it's gotta have enough weight. 2 minutes. Should you fail every 10 seconds? Okay. So I'm on a time limit to actually deliver it. I don't know why they're giving us 2 minutes. Like, that's very short. Very long, sorry. And it doesn't take that long to get there. I know for a fact we can't run, but still. Ah, okay. I need to figure out an adequate path to get me through. So I can't be in the path of the owl's light, or the owl's eyes rather. Okay. At least it's not like some sort of insta-death. Sort of insta-death thing going on. I just can't be in the vision of an owl. Yep, so we'll go through here and then go through here. Because none of the owls are facing in the direction that I've just moved in. Now, we just need to keep moving forward. But I'm pretty sure there can be owls here as well. Yeah, there are. Oh, damn, okay. So I'm gonna pass through here. Then I'm gonna pass through here. You have to go all the way around. And then go left. The fact that the owls are, you know, facing in the direction that they are, it's clear that the devs wanted us to kind of, you know, take that sort of path. Okay, so now the ether's flowing through the door and opening up for us. The question is, are we going to find what we need? Because I actually don't have any idea what's supposed to be on the other side of this door. Hopefully there is some sort of hint to find that'll help us to help us find out where the light warden is. Whisper weeds, okay. So I assume we can kind of talk to each other that way. Item level 406. I think mine is like 390. Oh, not 400. Okay. Well, the only thing that's going to happen is that my level is going to be adjusted. That's about it. Okay. So I just need to avoid their gaze. So I'm going to go directly behind this one, because the other one, it seems, is pretty far away, so I think we're safe in that regard. Let him walk. So we'll just take a right here. Magic knot. Oh no, the soldiers are breaking through. Damn, okay. At least we're not like in a time limit per se. Now, what is this one up to? I feel like we need to hide in these inlets and then pass them by. Okay, yeah, now that one gave us a little bit too much time. I was certain they were going to like turn around and move back a lot sooner. Okay. So we're gonna have to run the moment Ishtola uses glamour, but on what exactly? Okay, so she managed to make clones of herself. really, you don't think so? A teleportation device. Yeah, this'll end well. We don't know where it's gonna take us. That's the big thing. And that's the idea behind, like, exploration, is you'd imagine it'll take you somewhere, but the assumption is where. Well, not assumption, but the wonder is where. Okay, poison. I assume I've got to jump over. Nope, that's not gonna help me. Cool. Okay, I made it to teleport. The first teleporter. I'm assuming there's more? Yeah, there is. Okay. So for this one... Okay, so I think I might have gone through the wrong teleporter. What about this one? God damn it, okay. Oh, I could have just gone to that one from here. Okay, so it's clear I have to go for that one. How do I get there? Okay. Found it. It took a second for me to think about it and then to look around at like where the arrows are pointing. I managed to go through every single sodding exit, whatever, teleporter out, before I managed to find the actual one we needed. Ooh. Is there a boulder? Oh no. This could not have been more Indiana Jonesy. Inexorably. I just took like 12,000 damage. How many more? We have to jump? Come on, water, let there be water, let there be water, come on. You know, when I said water, I was kind of hoping that was going to be a little bit deeper, if you know what I mean. Like, so, would that hurt more? It would be easier than going splat on the ground. That certainly would have gone down a lot better, really. Ranjit really just... How is he so strong? That's one thing I don't understand, is he is very strong. And he has highly tuned senses. How? The fact that he was able to get through the glamour of the fae folk, or the fairies, is pretty crazy to think. Oh, he's right here. What the heck? How did he get here? Wasn't he supposed to be kept busy, like, I don't know, way further away from here? Were there people helping him? Like, what's going on here? could have sworn that. Hold up. We're not doing a lot of damage to him, which kind of sucks, but okay. That adjudicant is going to destroy silence if nothing is done. Okay, so I'm just gonna run for it. Get the heart. Not bad if it's like my first time through this whole thing. Still, I didn't know what to expect.
It seems to be working.
Seems like it. But then what of the super skilled, super powerful dude that I was just talking about? I can't imagine this ending well, like, at all.
I think not.
He's gonna be able to break through, which... Yeah, like I said, how is this guy so damn strong?
Hold on!
Ah. He triggered a trap, didn't he? Oh, of course he did. The place is absolutely bugged, though. So when you really think about it, like, you should have been way more careful.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
And that's how you make a trap. Make it look as normal as possible.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain?
Really, a
We
bargain.
poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children.
Oh no.
This is the antidote. I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effect. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall.
We'd be more than happy to jump with you if we can get a hold of that bottle, is what I'm thinking right now.
Eventually someone will come to our rescue. Or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote.
I'd rather beat him up
Do
with
we
his
have a
own
deal?
bottle, to be honest.
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
General?
That slow-mo was... What's gonna happen to Stola, though?
Do not fail.
Is that hot? Was that like really hot steam?
How noble and pointless.
Is everyone all right? What in the...
Oriose! At once! Down with you!
I suppose Uranji could probably, I don't know, create like a what am I saying? A net of light to try and bring him back up again. You know, Thancred is kind of stuck there.
Where is Y'shtola?
Alright, now how do I say that she jumped into the chasm? Thancred. Ranjit's coat had the good sense to fall back. But what of the poison? We've got an antidote. Don't know if that's going to do us much good. Don't tell me they lost some of their guys. A hole that might lead out of the wood somewhere. So they fled at least. Though they yet remain in the swamps near Lakeland. Which is kind of where we were at before. When we first started this whole expansion. Feverish and badly wounded. He and the other place will not last long without an antidote. So he did actually poison them using the locals and their ability to make potent poisons. All the more reason for us is needing to save the blessed. Yeah. It's better to comb the area and see that there aren't any soldiers. But we've now found ourselves in an incredibly precarious position. I mean, what the heck are we gonna do now? Y'shtola's gonna drop down a hole in the ground. We don't know if she's alive anymore, and rather it might be safer to assume that she's no longer with us. And then what else is there? Jeez. Yeah. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Let me just pick up this quest here. Wrong way. Right. The ability me needing the ability to fly is gonna be real important. Oh, it was Runa who we managed to bring back. He was one of the good guys too. Like he was legit with us for the better part of the last handful of MSQ. No, that sounds good. Fair enough. It's better he look after him. Orionji's still trying to heal Runar at the moment. And of all the people to, get hit the worst, at least he's getting help. Why did you have to go so far? But then again, it just makes sense when you hear something like, oh yeah, we've also poisoned all of the people.
Thank goodness.
That you've just hung out with for like the past who knows how many, 3 or 4 years.
We delivered the antidote to Slitherbow, and from what we could gather on the way here, the Ulmorans have had the good manners to withdraw.
But is that really good manners though?
We would never have made it here in time. I'm told we have Runar and his comrades to thank for keeping the soldiers occupied prior to their retreat.
Thank
They were
goodness.
preparing to come for you and Y'shtola, it seems, when Runar rallied the villagers and pursued them out of Slitherbow.
Now's not the time for him to be moving around. Now's his time to be resting.
Ixmaya, in the care of the Vis. Thou art safe now, friend.
No. No, I am all right. Somewhat heavy of limb, perhaps. I am glad to see you are all safe.
I think he's...
I do not see Master Matoya. She was with you, yes? What happened to her?
Where do we begin? Is it really such a bad thing for me to
Spare me
keep
your
some
riddles,
amount
speak
of...
plain. Where is Master Matoya?
Trying to be a little bit more gentler. I don't know if that's like trying to be nice or whether that's more of like a bigger betrayal.
No. Why would she do such a thing? Was there no other way? I cannot believe she... We must begin the search immediately. I will come... What are you waiting for? We must find her. She could be trapped. She is alive. She is alive, damn you!
Forgive me for interrupting, but our scouts have apprehended an intruder.
An intruder? Who?
We thought perhaps he might be an associate of yours.
He. pray tell who this guy could be? Oh no.
Oh,
Not
look
him
who it is.
again.
Well, this is embarrassing. In my defense, they are surprisingly tenacious. So, what trouble have you gotten yourselves into this time?
Ourselves. God damn it, man. Like, this dude is the one that's causing us all the trouble. And yet, for some reason, he's the one who's casually being, I don't know, there. Among other things.
Well, well. What an intriguing... My condolences, by the way. It is never easy to lose the ones we love. Well, she is dead, isn't she? Wishing it were otherwise will not make it so.
That you should be indifferent to her loss is no surprise. But to us, she was a friend. The best of friends.
Yeah, that's rough.
You have something on your mind. What is it?
Which to pick? I'm gonna go with the first one because that just seems like... I feel like with the second one, I feel like I'm just trying way too hard to justify what I'm doing. So instead, I'm gonna pick the first option. That seems to be the better of the two. At least that's what I would say.
Pray recount to us again that which thou witnessed in the ruins, omitting not the slightest detail.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Flow.
Wait, you don't think...
The teleportation magic she used to spirit us away from Uldar after the bloody banquet. I recall a similar gale in the tunnel before it took effect.
Interesting. I thought I sensed a brief disturbance in the live stream. How reassuring to know it was not my imagination.
But the thing is that it took a lot of time to use that spell back during those events.
I felt it only once, I should mention, which would suggest she is still adrift on its currents. Then I fear she may yet be lost to us. For it was only by the grace of the elementals that she was plucked from that great ethereal river.
And that is how we got her back.
Ah, very well. I'll go and fetch her. Perhaps a clear and unambiguous act of kindness will serve to win the trust you seem so determined to deny me.
What is this guy's deal? I can't seem to, in any good respect, think of what this... What is this guy up to? I'm just genuinely curious. He's doing some, like, granted, he's not letting up the fact that he has announced what he wants to do as one of the foregone leaders of, or at least one of the highest ranked Ascians. For him to be so adamant in wanting to help and not hinder the way makes him all the more suspicious the more we deal with him. And now for him to just volunteer and be like, you know what, I can, you know, bring your ally back from the ethereal flow. Again, what is this guy up to? He's supposed to be the bad guy, right? Why is he trying to find some sort of middle ground between what we both want? Because what we want, what he wants is in direct conflict with what we want, to be able to, you know, save the world and stop the rejoining, but he wants the rejoining to happen. But then again, he also did say that we don't know what they want, or rather the Ascians, what they want. And if that's the case, then what is it that the Ascians want? And how are we not inadvertently going to give them what they want? That's the difficult part, is because we don't know what they want, we can't tell we can't tell if we're not going to inadvertently give them what they want. Granted, La Brea isn't with them anymore, and they only have the other two to deal with. Or we only have the other two to deal with, so it's a wonder as to what the heck is going on, really. Genuinely a wonder. Just trying to figure out where I need to go exactly. I feel like I might have actually missed it. Nope, okay, so it's telling me to go down. So where on earth am I supposed to be going? right, I'm supposed to use the ethereal lamp here. Oops, so I'm not supposed to actually... Okay. I realize what I've been doing wrong. Okay, so not here. Oops. Inventory and ethereal lamp, okay. Okay, so I have to go further down. How about around here? The lamp glows faintly. So the assumption is I need to go around here. How about here? Glows warmly. I swear this deal is gonna really annoy me. Not deer, stag rather. Blue deer stag. Same difference I would imagine. Yeah, anyway. I feel like I'm just trying to theorize what Emmett Selleck is up to. Is near blinding. Place of resonance. Okay. Yeah, I'm just whistling and then Emmett is just like, yep, I'm coming. That seems so dumb, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's like what the intention was.
Yes, this place should serve well enough.
I mean, this guy here is the
I need...
leader, the creator, if you will, who formed the nation of Garlemald. And he's willing to help us and is trying to get our favor. And yet for what purpose? Again, it just doesn't... What am I missing here?
Now then, what color was her soul again?
Okay, he's got his finger in the air.
Ah, they.
But then what about the old dude? Did he die as well? Or like, what's his deal?
He's done it. He's brought her back.
Bro, Essence have powers, man.
Istola, are you all right?
Yes. I cannot imagine how. What happened?
Thou didst invoke the power of flow, which thence did usher thy soul unto the life stream.
I wanted to save the antidote, and after that... I did something exceedingly reckless.
The fact that she's here is, But now where does this leave Emmett exactly?
Master Matoya! Oh, thank the heavens you're alright. I had nearly given up hope.
Please, Renard, dry your tears. What would the others think if they saw you like this? Come now. Did you really think I would go gently into that dark night with so much left undone?
Still though, this is like the second time this has happened. And from the first time when it happened...
Say to me? A word of thanks, perhaps?
Like the first time this happened, she suffered some major side effects. Though I guess it is prudent to thank him even though...
Emmett Selk, the Ascian of whom I spoke. 'Twas he who plucked thee from the life stream.
Boo, I could taste the salt in like
I
his
see.
introduction.
Thank you. Differences notwithstanding, you saved my life, and for that I am grateful. But let us turn our attention to more important matters, such as the Katana Ravel.
The Katana Ravel?
You had better not have explored its depths without me.
Hold on, did anyone mention the Katana Ravel until now? We were looking at,
Well,
like, those
Almet
little...
and the others should be pleased to see you in such uncharacteristically
pyramids.
high spirits. Let us return to Fanoff then, and discuss the...
Are we just gonna leave him behind? Nope, nothing. Nope, he just got a thank you from Ishtola, and that's about it. This is the Arcbringer of Chaos. That's a good jab. There, though he's right on that one, we should probably get back. Right then. While I'm here, I'll just hand and suit up so I can attune with the etherite, the ether flow. Ether currents, I mean. And then by completing the In Good Faith quest, that should get me another quest to do. And this will be the fourth of the 5 quests I need to do? Oh no, wait, is it in... Yeah, In Good Faith, yeah. So, because the next quest is going to be the Burden of Knowledge. Anyway, stand on ceremony. Yep, okay. I'll do that quest first, actually. the stand-on ceremony. And then the burden of knowledge will be the last quest I'll do, because that'll be the last thing left before I'm able to fly around in this area, which is cool. Speak to Fina. Fina? Okay. She's all the way over there. What the heck is she doing there? Yeah, what do I know? Let's get on a mountain, get moving. But apparently that place that Y'shtola mentioned is apparently, I think, the next place where we find the light warden of this area. Come to think of it, how many more places do I have left to explore in this? Oh, okay. I've only got one left that I haven't been to. But then of course I feel like we're going to revisit Amarang and Colcia for what's it called? To do more quests, because I haven't been able to get through certain areas sort of here and there. And so I'm wondering if we may end up revisiting those areas. Which I imagine that being like a fair assumption to make, given how much of it we've been able to get through and otherwise haven't. Fina and Cuna. Cuna? Cuna. We'll go with Cuna. Okay, so what's this ceremony about? With the great wood through prayer, okay, to ensure that our prayers go to the gods. However, we must first besiege the spirit of the forest for aid. Once summoned, we must prove ourselves worthy through combat. Interesting, so I have to get myself into a fight. Is that really such a bad thing? I mean, it's fire and ice elemental from what I can see. Whatever, let's get with it. Let's get with the program. Kiss of fire and kiss of ice, so that's what the enemies are called. Again, they just look like plain elementals. Just saying. Alright, we got him. Most dire of omens, okay. Ah, okay, so it's a guaranteed way to not have your prayer be heard. Interesting. let's head back. Alright, let's hand in that quest. Looks like we tried to do well, not we, those two tried to do some sort of ritual, and it turned out to go so horribly wrong they had to step in and fight a bunch of monsters. Very good. And it could not have been worse, apparently, according to them. That kinda sounds par for the course when it comes to, hey, all-powerful destiny person you. We need some help with something. Though I imagine it could have been a lot worse. And that might be just me trying to coax a bit of positivity in the situation. Doubt that could have gone a little bit better. Oh, hell. It could have just gone a hell of a lot better. The katana ravel lies open and element would see you on your way. Sweet. Looks like we're getting into the dungeon. With the Almoran's gone and your companion now returned, it's best to regroup. Sounds about right. So judging from what Urianger has to say, I think it's fair to assume that the Light Warden is going to be in Katana Ravel. I mean, he died 3,000 years ago. The Emperor that these lot are talking about. Maybe there was some bloodline that happened to survive, but who knows anymore. It's been way too long. Now, let us away, of course. So we are to make for... Where the heck are we going? This way, of course. What quest is this? Seeing eye to eye. Well, I'm not in too much of a rush to do side quests, so I'm gonna keep going down MSQ at the moment. I think as far as like the fastest mounts on land I have, it'll have to be one of the two horses. Or the Drake. The mountable Drake. You'd think horses would be faster than lizards of all things. Ah, here we go, okay. So that door right there must be the entrance to it. Oh, everyone's waiting outside, nice. You can feel the ether flowing through the door. Looks like I got my wish. Now the question is, I'd rather do it with other people. So, let's go with Katana Rebel. Okay, average item level 380. So minimum is 380, sync at level 76. Okay. It might take a little bit before we actually get... So at least I got my wish that we'll hopefully now do a raid on stream. I don't think I've actually done a raid on stream yet. With how many times I've streamed this game. So we're gonna stream a duty, which is neat. Other than that, looks like we're just kind of gonna have to wait. And while we're doing that, I'm gonna level up my minor class. 9-minute average wait time. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be longer than that. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong to think that. Let's teleport to Northern Thanaland. Rather, are we going near? Okay. 2128. Interesting. Okay. $21.28 is down here. So near Camp Blue Frog. I'm just gonna fly there. And then where's my equipment? Reaper, nope. Pugilist, rogue, machinist, dancer, pickaxe, miner, tour, rocky outcrop, grenade ash. Grenada. Hopefully I can actually level myself up. At least even a bit. It would be nice, that's why I'm thinking. About 4,000 a piece. Hold on, what if I were to try and increase the odds with the sharp vision? Yeah. Sharp vision 2. Yeah, 82% is pretty good. 20% chance of getting 2 rather than 1. I'm not gonna deny that's actually incredibly enticing. Okay, so it looks like we've got a healer. So it's 1 DPS, myself, and 1 healer. We're just missing 1 more DPS and 1 tank. Though I feel like with tanks and healers not having to wait as long for duties, just because most people play DPS. Though all things considered, that's fair because playing DPS is so much easier than, you know, being a tank or being a healer. Healer, you're dependent on, like, everyone depends on you to heal them, whereas with being a tank, like, I think I did a trial earlier today, and let's just say that the two tanks as part of this 8-man raid were at each other's throats. It was a paladin and I can't remember what the other one was. The only reason I remember the paladin is because the other dude was saying, God, like, this dumbass paladin doesn't know what he's doing, and all the rest of it. Like, everyone's otherwise been super nice in this game, so I'm pretty surprised to, you know, see something like that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use Sharp Vision 2, really. Yeah, that's going to do it. I'm trying to level up my miner to level 60 so that I can make use of him to get some level 60 items and equipment. I think my Disciple of the Land, yeah, 40, 80, 80, a pretty high level. I did not expect to have to level up, like Fisherman I wanted to level up to hit level 80 for the trophies. Botanist just so happened to reach that point because I'm trying to get collectibles, and now Miner is going down the exact same road. So I might as well level up my Miner as well. I'm going to try and get, like, I can't remember, is it 5,000 or 8,000 collectibles? I have to gather, I think it was 8,000 collectibles, and I have to craft 5,000. I should probably check that I'm not actually misinformed here. Yeah, no, synthesize 5,000 and gather 8,000. So that's fair. I think I've got the achievements pinned under my watch list. Yeah, 4 out of 5,000 and 0 out of 8,000, Jesus Christ. Gather or catch. I assume the only reason it says catch is because, you know, fishermen. Though I suppose fishermen gather fish by, fishing. Probably not too long in the future when I actually get, when I take leave from work, it's going to be a solid 7 weeks of me not working, and so during that time I'm probably going to stream a lot of me trying to platinum as many Lego games as I can. So I'm actually going out of my way to buy a lot of the Lego games, specifically starting from the PS3 and trying to get the platinums, except for Lego Rock Band, because I think it's either just me or that game is just impossibly difficult. Let me look that up actually. How difficult is Lego Rock Band? Because I know it's incredibly difficult, but that's about it. Oh, apparently it's not that hard. So the game introduces a super easy mode, but there's one song that needs to be done on a very hard difficulty. So then why is the cheetos of the game so rare? Or am I missing something here? And I could very well achieve it. Actually, you know what? I'm getting around to wanting to maybe try Lego Rock Band out now. I mean, no doubt it's still the hardest Lego game, but it doesn't look like it's the hardest by much. Okay, now I'm contemplating my choices here. Wow, even though I increased my chances, that still didn't work out all too well for me. Oh, whoever the healer was left. Damn, okay. I mean, I hope we can find someone. Or some people. Even at 83%, I can still miss out. Damn, man. Oh, we got a DPS, so healer and tank is all we're after now. You finished quarrying. Let's quarry some more. I'm getting around 3,000 per mine. So... Ah, damn, he left as well. Why do people have no patience? Like, I'm able to wait like 2 hours to get a single party together. And yet everyone else is like, nah, I can't seem to find anyone, so I'm just gonna up and leave. Real helpful, yeah? Damn, how is it that I only found things twice? Out of the 4 hits in the rock, 2 of them got me an item, the other 2 were like, no. And this is at 88%, so I'm sure as hell missing out on more than just 20% of the items. Makes me feel real suspicious about this. Right. Just across here, I can see the rocky outcrop. To be honest, I kind of assumed there would be some music in this area, but it's really quiet, even though it is nighttime. Well, to whatever extent nighttime it is. If I have to wait for much longer, I might just end the stream and try and do the raid. Because I didn't intend to stream for too long today. There's not enough time in the day, to be completely honest. Kinda wish there was. If there was, then I'd be streaming for way longer. But you kind of get tired after a little while. And then you just kind of like lose track of like things to talk about. I'm pretty bloody sure I'm not entertaining, so there's that. I don't know if me showing any amount of self-awareness is actually helping either. Anyway, let's keep moving forward, because the only way from here is up. At least I hope it's the only way. Up until now, for pretty much every duty I've been waiting for, I've just been mining away, trying to get my level up. I think I started at level 20 this morning, so I'm at level 41 right now. Thank goodness for the road to 80 though. If not for that, I would have been like struggling to get my level up. And the leave quests I'm using is partly an excuse as well. I think, where's that at? I need to do 1,000 of those, so I think 86 plus 57, that's about 130, 140, 143, 243. 24.3% of the way there. Because that's the only trophy I'm missing in the PS4 version. What kind of sucks is that the actual points for mining are quite far away from each other in this area. I'm surprised that they are as far as they are, really. But also the enemies in this area are very high level. Which makes me wonder, hold on. Because I've been around this area quite a lot, the cerulean processing plant, rather. Oh, actually, no, the Praetorium is right there. So you know what? Actually, yeah, enemies should not be in, like, the max level the enemy should be is 49, if not 50. So that actually makes sense now that I look at it. Okay, after doing some deliberating, I don't think I'm going to be getting Lego Rock Band. I think I might be just trying the other Lego games instead. Starting with Lego Indiana Jones 2. What other Lego games are there? Lego PSN profiles. There we go. So yeah, Lego Indiana Jones 2. That should arrive in the mail soon. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. That's gonna be and the same as with Lego Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars. But then Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Harry Potter years 5 to 7, and Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. Those three I got digitally on my PS3, so they're waiting to be played. Lego Lord of the Rings, I'm gonna have to find a physical copy of that. But Lego Marvel Superheroes, Lego Movie the video game, those two I'm planning on getting digitally, and Lego The Hobbit is on its way, physically speaking, as well. So I've made some pretty decent strides in getting as many Lego games as I can. Specifically the ones that are on PS3, so I'm not including the Vita ones. And that leaves me with Lego Batman 3, Lego Jurassic World, Lego Marvel Avengers, and Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Lego Dimensions I have no intention of playing because I think I've had enough Toys to Life with Spyro, Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. But if I were to like double down on that in particular, I'd rather be playing, Skylanders, Giants, Swap Force, Trap Team, Dark something or other. Like, the story carries over across all of these games. Though I don't think it's possible to platinum Swap Force anymore because there's a Chivo that's required to beat a level in multiplayer, but multiplayer is only available in online as far as I'm aware. I need to look that up. Is that the case? Hopefully, I was hoping to platinum the PS4 version of Final Fantasy XIV because I had a sneaking suspicion that eventually they're going to shut down that version of the game. Given that that's what they did to the PS3 version, they kind of just axed it completely. And so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Not gonna lie, we've been waiting for a while. I think I'll give it another 10 minutes if I don't find another... If we don't get into the raid, then what I'm gonna do is just end the stream and then I'll just do a bit more after. I should have had dinner earlier just so I could have gotten to streaming sooner. I could spend more time doing that. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have better luck. Where's the other one? Me just kind of like standing here and constantly hitting the me constantly just like grinding away at like the rocks as a miner are pretty adequate explanations for like how generally RPGs tend to work. All grind for some little bit of payoff. Though sometimes the payoff is totally worth it though, when you really think about it. Though again, I suppose it also depends on who you ask as well. rocky outcrop is right here. Moving on. Increase sharp vision. Right. Oh, there's one on the other side as well. That should be fine. I'm just grinding away at rocks. Oh, the other one's in the other. Actually, I should probably get rid of that flag. I don't really need that anymore. There we go. The flag's gone. Sweet. At least I know where to go. Here we go. I was genuinely hoping I was going to get two. That did not happen. Where's the... Hold on, wait, did I just pass it? No. Or what? Oh yeah, no, I had to go further in to see the rocky outcrop. I thought I missed it completely, and I thought, wait, hold on. Didn't I see it? Yeah, I'm level 43. Yeah, 43, damn. I mean, I'm slowly getting there. Thank goodness for the road to 80. Is it only 85 though? That's wild. %, likely that I'm actually going to get the thing that I'm after. Well, it's not even the item that I'm after, it's more so just the XP. Now, Rocky Outcrop. Found myself another one. Sweet. I wonder, what are my stats? Okay. I think my gathering needs to be around 200 for it to be higher. I mean, obviously it will, but I wonder if it's going to be like at 100% by that point. I'm just like stalking other players now. Just being like, you're not touching my stuff. Wait, what town is this again? Camp Blue Fall. Oh, it's part of Thanland anyway, so. Where like Uldar is located. Oh, we've got another DPS. Ooh, too far away. Damn. How was that too far away? Well, buggered if I know. A few too many pixels far away. This way, I guess? Because, yeah, might be easier to get this one first. And then go for the other pickaxe, the other rocky outcrop. Ooh, no, don't have that ability just yet. Or not enough. I realize grinding is probably not the easiest way to be able to talk about things in a game. But legitimately speaking though, why aren't more people like playing some of these other duties? It started to kind of get annoying after you start hitting like Stormblood specific duties where it took longer to find people. Like it genuinely took ages to find some like people to do some of these duties with, especially if you're after like 8 people, or hell, even if you're doing an alliance raid, 24, which I haven't even unlocked any of those, but like just imagine what that must be like. Actually, come to think of it, I probably would need to do that anyways. Because I am trying to earn all of the Cheetos in the game. So that genuinely isn't going to do me much good, to be honest. Pinch of grenade ash. Nice. Pinch means I hurt myself. God damn. Pinching does hurt though. That I feel like depending on how someone pinches you, it stings more because they use their nails and things like that. Though I guess it's been a while since I've been pinched. Or having something stolen from you when some object that you own has been pinched. That's a completely different meaning altogether. Yeah, I think I've given it about enough time. Yep, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this stream here. This was very uneventful, granted. But in saying that, hopefully when I stream again next time, which will hopefully be tomorrow, I'll at least have some more sort of single player content to go through. I feel like relying on raids to some extent is probably not ideal, especially when you finally hit that point where you're barely getting any players to join you. Noticeably so when, like I said, when we hit Stormbringers. Not Stormbringers, Stormblood. So yeah, hopefully we get some more players soon to join us. Till then though, I'm gonna end the stream there. So I will catch you guys next time. Peace.